We found a way to win. I mean, it wasn't easy. Liriano was gave us some opportunities. The command not always there, but we didn't capitalize. It's nice to see Austin in his first game here. Kind of a modern day player with a strikeout and a walk and a homer in his first 3 at bats. Kind of what today's game seems to be about. But Gibby was outstanding. Minimized there. Gave up the run on the shift beater, which kind of hurt, but we hung in there. Hildy, showed a little something there. You give up a 2-run homer and then you lead off another single. He made some pitches. We're going to have to keep trying to find ways to close games out. Trevor May did a nice job with the clean 8th inning, but the big thing is we found a way to win today.
Kyle Gibson has been very consistent for you guys, but he was coming off a little bit of a tough outing there in Cleveland. But that's kind of been his MO. He's bounced back so well this year. What do you think has been key with that?
Well, he's had a really good year to this point. You get Cleveland back-to-back games. It's going to be challenging, I think, for any starting pitcher. But even in that last outing, he gave up some runs, but he still managed to go out and give me that extra innings, which I thought was big and also a character builder for him. And tonight, he just he had really good stuff early. I thought in the middle innings it kind of went back, but then he got stronger as he finished out the 7. I didn't think he had a chance to go 7 with pitch count early, but he found a way to do it, and he's done that multiple times this year.
How much did you want to get Hildy a chance to get back on the horse after scuffing a couple of times?
Yeah, I was kind of trying to figure out how we were going to get through it once we were, 5th, 6th inning, and how to navigate there. Obviously, the run differential is going to play a part in matchups. Trevor May was hot there in the 7th, so he was my logical choice to come in there in the 8th. And then with the 3-run lead, I thought, that was a little bit of the factor. I thought Hildy could go in there and have a little margin of error, which he needed. But, like I said, you give up a 2-run homer and you're coming off some rough outings and you still find a way to get 3 outs. It was, I think, his second career save, but he'll probably remember this one.
Both here.
Yeah, both here.
Almost a year to the date.
Was there any, was Trevor going a second inning ever cross your mind at all?
Yeah, we talked about it. It's one of those things where we have options for the guys who can go multiple innings late, him and McGill, and Roger. There's some other guys, Moya. But as it was, I was happy with May pitching an inning late where he had to hold the lead, and I kind of, like I said, I was kind of looking for a spot to get Hildy in there to get him back on track.
You got to stay away from Moya for another day after this still? Or
I was only going to consider him an emergency today. I thought with that little longer outing the other day, an extra day would be good.
Is there a roster move to announce before the start tomorrow?
Yeah. We're going to shut down Logan Morrison. He's going to go on the DL. That left hip impingement that's been bothering him on and off. We're going to go ahead and put him on with the most likely conclusion to that sometime in the near future. We're trying to probably get that surgically repaired so he can get himself back healthy. So we do not have it set, still in process of trying to figure out when we're going to, probably in the short term, but I don't have a date for it yet.
Is that a labrum thing?
I'm sure that when they get in there, they'll do what they have to do, but they're just dealing with the impingement is the main thing that I've been told.
So he's definitely going to have surgery, and that would be season ending?
Yes.
Okay. And so, in retrospect, how long, you had to put him on the DL with that thing, but how much do you think that affected his season? When did it crop up?
There's some history there. He's been, dealing with certain symptoms at certain times. Sometimes they're more tolerable than others, and he's played through it. It's hard to measure the effect on his season. So, but that's something that we decided to go forward with now sooner than later, potentially with that being a fairly long recovery, depending on what they have to do once they get in there.
Was Cole on the 40-man?
Pardon?
Is Cole already in the 40-man?
I believe he's going to take with Fernando's spot. We opened one up there, so he was not on it previous to that, I don't believe.